get out of your home country. Get out. Well, that's at least what I did. And I just had this thought and wanted to share something, how I live a higher quality of life better than I did back home in the States, specifically in Georgia. And I was just thinking to myself, man, what have I actually been missing out on? And yeah, I just want to share some things that just on my mind as I'm on a bike ride again. I'll be honest, these are my therapy sessions, mostly because the wind's blowing. I don't know, no one gives a crap what I'm doing. I'm just talking, and even the driver, you know, he's just vibing. So I live a higher quality of life than I did back in the States. And it's got me thinking on what exactly. And I just wrote down some ideas in my head, my everyday day to day. So first one being the fact that luxury services, luxury activities, things to do, what would be seen as higher class or for a set group of people back home in the States are just normal or extremely affordable back over here in Vietnam. I don't know what is out in other Southeast Asian countries, but in Vietnam, easily affordable. And I almost feel like I'm part of the high class. Well, at least in the Vietnam version. But yeah, just some of the things I've always seen in movies, seen in like celebrity TV shows, and just more things where I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's just only for a certain set of people. But it's reality here. For example, right now, it's currently around, what, 2:30 here? I have my cleaning lady at my apartment, cleaning my whole apartment, scrubbing it, almost like if it's a brand new thing. Obviously, she does an amazing job, and I always thank her every time, but that whole idea of just having that type of service. If I wanted to grab, what's a big thing I've always wanted? Steak. The idea of steak dinners. A big portion, oh man, you know, those premium cut T-bone steaks, you know, large quantity. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's only for a special occasion, maybe a birthday, or maybe, I don't know, something huge celebration. I won the lottery, yeah. But here, I can just get them on an average Tuesday. Reason being, obviously, because the price is a third, fourth time less the cost of everything, or of the steak. And so other things, yeah, if I want to go, you know, go-kart riding, eat simple on any single day if I really wanted to. So those type of luxurious things, services, or a big one actually here, if I've noticed, actually hiring a driver. Now, obviously, it's not really necessary. I mean, you can just do what I'm doing right now, bike ride, or whatever type of, you know, taxi, or maybe you have your own bike. But you can hire easily a driver here. Somebody just chauffeuring you around, showing you around the city. You know, English driver, by the way. It's extremely affordable where instantly, if you say you have a driver back home, oh, they're on something different. They're doing something different, right? But here, extremely affordable, or rather, I want to say extremely affordable because I actually don't have one, but from what other friends have mentioned to me, it's just like another hourly service you're paying somebody. So that was one aspect. Luxurious things are just normal, just switching out the countries coming here. The second part I think I was noticing is the type of conversations I was having back home. Now, because of the fact that there was so much, you know, on the news, media this, you know, this party, politics that, XYZ, red, blue, all constantly arguing over so many things, I've noticed that's actually affecting my day-to-day, just thinking and how I even start my day. You know, even just like talking to somebody at the store or just hearing the news from time to time, it would be harder just to think, okay, focus on my day with full focus and concentration because I'm thinking, oh, this might happen, this tragedy. But the type of conversations I'm having here, it's much more, I don't know what it is. If it's maybe, it's more entrepreneurial. It's, hey, what brings you to Vietnam? what got you even come here in the first place? Oh, I want to start this. I want to do that. Oh, interesting, man. You got to try out this Asian country I just went to. You got to go to Thailand. You got to go to China. Oh, dude, also Vietnam's amazing here too. And also other conversations such as it's more like uplifting. Obviously, it depends on the type of people that you're surrounding yourself with. But I've noticed here in Thao Dinh, because it's extremely multicultural. It's all from different countries and backgrounds. In fact, I just met a guy from Sweden. His wife is Chinese. He's from Sweden, but he lives in Vietnam. And the first thing we're having conversations talking about is just, oh, dude, I just work for this German company. He brought me here. So I'm loving Asia. I'm loving Vietnam. I've been here for over 10 years. Met another guy. He's actually from the States as well, but he's living in Hong Kong. And he's been here for quite some time. And so these conversations we're having, it's more, I don't know, the right uplifting. I don't know if that's like the strongest word I would use, but it's just something that's not pulling me down. And that makes some difference in my day. Just having this type of talks and meeting different types of people from different backgrounds. Oh man, I've met all different types from Australia, Europe, a bunch, obviously Americans. Now, I'll be honest, it's not like that in all of Vietnam. I do live in a more, I would say, Western, pretty society-based. A lot of English speakers here. It's called Thao Dinh, and because of that, it's much easier to have that mindset and adopt that lifestyle. That you're meeting all different types of people here, and they're all, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like expats, foreigners, bonding and uniting over the fact that, hey, we're not all from Vietnam. We don't know the language. We don't all look alike, like Vietnamese people. I kind of do, but I don't speak the language that well. So because of that, there's something about it that we all just trying to help, or hey, I know this guy, and it's more of like that type of community, right? All right. And the third one I was thinking as well, it's actually similar as to my number 2. It's about the comparison and the constant grinding and the idea that you have to be the best. You got to materialize. You got to get everything, the nicest car, the nicest house. Oh, hey, your friend got this, your friend got that. I should be able to also go get that. Oh, if I'm at a networking event, or if I was at a, I don't know, coffee event, there's always like this, it's either give or take. It's like, okay, what can you do for me? What type of value proposition? Like, why are we having these meetings? Why are we having this conversation? Why are we having these talks? And because of that, there's always this constant grind mindset about it. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a time and place for everything, but I was thinking about, in terms of my future life, how I want to live. And if I'm like 50, 60, is that how I want to think about life? I'm at a certain age and point in my life right now where, not now, but if I was in my 50s and 60s, I'm thinking, okay, I get it. You want more, nicer house, bigger things in life. But at what point can we just sit down and relax? Where can we actually live life? And I noticed here in Vietnam, the Vietnamese people, it's about the present moment. It's in the moment now, how they're feeling, how they're celebrating now, or they feel the good vibes, the emotions, their energy. They're really taking their times day by day and experience by experience. Don't get me wrong, they're also very, very hardworking people, and it's also really nice. Just to be able to provide you the right type of service. Is everything okay? How can we do to help? And so what I felt like that back home, there was always this comparison trap. Like, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm, I don't know, I felt a little bit inadequate. Thinking, okay, if I crossed over 6 figures, all right, great. But there's somebody doing 7 figures, all right? Oh, hey, somebody's doing a nice car, but I want even a nicer car, a bigger house. And that type of thinking that got me, it never really made me happy, unfortunately. But here, yeah, it's just a whole different mindset, and how people think are different. And so that got me thinking, if I want to live a more fruitful, energetic, and go out and live life, why would I do that in America when I have options? I can go into another place, or at least find out and see what's life here, and do it in Vietnam. So I was thinking that further more and more, and I just want to give a quick view about the whole city real quick. Man. Actually, right now, it's actually the perfect weather. It's normally extremely hot, But for some reason today, the weather's actually cooling down and the wind's blowing. That's the one thing I like riding about these motorcycle bikes all the time, is the fact that, yes, you have the mixture of the heat blowing, or the humidity from the heat, and you're sweating all the time. But if you're on a grab bike or your own bike, you're constantly have this gust of wind blowing in your face. So I could be doing this for like 20, 30 minutes. I don't mind, just because it's just so much more relaxing. And it's almost, I'll be honest, it's almost like I'm in a movie as I'm riding through these motorbikes, just the wind blowing. And it just adds more of that comfort. But yeah, that's just what I want to mention. I hope you enjoy. And these are just some of the thoughts I had about why live a higher quality life here. All right.